Now we're up.
There we go.
Okay, and we're back. And the right way, not vertical. Catherine's headed over to give Kimba a snack. She knew you guys would love to see Kimba because nobody sees Kimba. He loves this platform way back here in the middle. So no matter where you are on the tour path, it's really hard to see him. But if that makes him happy, he can be there. I would never find my way back here to him. But maze. It's a deadly puzzle. End up in the wrong spot. Hi. I'm going to stay back here, okay? Please don't leap off of there.
Jump off. Come down the ramp.
No, don't do that.
Well, at least that was shorter. It was a little shorter. A little shorter, mister.
He has such a fluffy ruff. Blowing a kiss to them is about the kindest thing to do. So many people want to put their hands on these cats, and that's what causes so much abuse.
You want to come over here? Everybody can see your pretty face? Oh, still chewing.
$700 people watching him eat.
Kimba. It's okay. You're all right. It's okay. Right? He has the biggest whiskers.
Your whiskers won't all fit in the frame.
He don't. Like, everybody has big whiskers, but you have ginormous whiskers.
He sure does. Man, I hadn't noticed that.
Yeah, they are enormous.
They're thick, too.
Yeah.
Like spaghetti sticking out of his face.
You got such big whiskers, mister. Isn't that yummy? Good job. Good job. Thanks for coming over for snacks.
I think he says anytime.
Yeah, anytime you bring a bucket. Okay, so Max is not in here, so this is your direction to hug. Just in case he decides to come this way.
You've got the bucket. I'm safe. Who was it that caught the black racer today?
Actually, two. Nala caught one. and it actually like bit her on the face as she was holding it in her mouth.
Twice,
And
right?
They found one in Aries' cage.
Really?
It was chomped on. He didn't eat it, but he got hold of it somehow.
I would
Like,
not
it's
think he
Black
was
Racer
fast
Day.
enough.
Let's go head over to Simba, since I'm sure he watched us feed Kimba.
And the cat who cannot be named saw you too.
I know, I saw that too. I was like trying to hide behind the tree so she didn't see it was me.
Cats have a very strong sense of what's fair and what's not.
They do, yes.
We are headed to Simba right now. With all these dens, it's so hard to tell where he ever is.
And he likes to be Heidi and Pouncy.
Great.
Yeah. Simba! Handsome boy! And we're probably going to have a flea over here.
You just missed Jinx. My money was on that den.
Nope.
Where else could he be?
Oh, yeah, he's laying against the side. Simba! Hi! Oh.
Count me in!
Coming in hot. You're alright. Oh my god, I almost missed treats. I thought you would have heard us over at Simba. Hey, hey. You're alright. Who's doing that? Goodness. There you go.
And mind you, these cats got full meals this morning. This is just a snack in the afternoon.
He totally got a full meal this morning already. Okay. There you go. I think you might want to chew that a little bit. Good job. Hey, hey, hey. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Good job. Good job.
So glad you didn't miss it.
I know. Hi, sweet girl.
Oh, Kali.
There you go. She's like, wait a minute.
You know I can count,
I
right?
know I can count. That was only 2.
Now she's going to have to walk the gauntlet here.
Okay. 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 Good job, sweet girl. Good job, sweet girl.
Rachel wants to know if you ever get nervous feeding, even though they're on the other side of the cage.
No. I will say when I first started, there were times that I was, but it's been a long time, so I've seen lots of aggressive in your face.
You know all their tricks.
I know all their tricks.
I think the most dangerous thing is when they drop it and then you've got to get it back to
Yes.
give it to them, because now you guys are both fighting over it.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it's in a position where they can't get to it and they're just going to bite the wire and do all kinds of
they're,
stupid
getting
stuff.
frustrated because they can't actually try to help you get it for them. I figured we'd go see Aries.
Okay. See how he's doing after his Black Racer event?
Yes. Sounds like he did a little catch and release with his Black Racer. Nala kind of did too, but only after it bit her. It was only, the head was only about as big as my pinky though. It was a tiny Black Racer. But, you know, she got some game. She was trying.
I saw a good-sized snake coming across Sapphire's cage
Oh.
yesterday. It had its head up, which is what caught my attention because I never see them do that.
No.
It was like trying to look up over the grass.
Huh. Well, it is starting to warm up, so I think they're finding different sunny patches now. You got your snack already, mister?
Robert, we've been here, we're in our 28th year. We celebrated 27 in November. So I never know what to say, if it's 27 or 28. Is it when we're in the 28th year, should we say 28, or should we still be saying 27 until after the 28th year is done? Perfection is doing great. I was over there visiting with her this morning, and we had a lot of keepers, and she was just out walking around and being so friendly, and it was like, man, this is not a cat I know.
Hi. Yeah. I couldn't have snacks and not bring you snacks.
We'll purr for food.
You're upset now.
So when she's feeding cats like Aries, she's got to time it really well, and that's why she was holding back there for a second, because she doesn't want him biting the wire, so she doesn't want to give it to him while he's biting the wire. Otherwise, he thinks, all I got to do is bite the wire, and then I get the treat. It's like operant conditioning with everything you do.
And then he likes to help with his feet. He likes to be helpful.
What an amazing tail you have. Did you guys see in the news today, I saw it on Facebook, like a park ranger that, or maybe an officer that had been called out to some RV park because of a cougar attacking people, and it attacked her, and all these people were around, and the cat was just beating the snot out of this woman. And so I got to believe that was somebody's released pet, because there's just no way a wild cougar is going to go into a crowded place like that and pick a fight with a person.
Good job. Good job, mister. Good job. Good job. You and your purr.
Just chewing already, waiting in anticipation.
Ready to bite? Let's see if I have a small piece.
Are you getting your chompers already?
I may have a small piece.
Oh, they're so ready. They're so ready.
Yep. I got a little piece. A little piece. And then for that.
That was a nice sized little piece. Only little to a cougar.
It's like a quarter of the size pieces I was giving Aries, so. But Hutch is a big serval. He can handle it.
Clearly.
Clearly.
And then some.
And then some. And you already had breakfast. This is just random snacks. Just random snacks.
Aries is being so...
You being very cute.
You being so cute, washing your paws. Man, that was a good treat.
I know. I bet everybody on Explorer was loving it this morning. Max, after he had breakfast, laid in the lockout and like cleaned his face and cleaned his feet. Right
Oh
in the
my
lockout.
goodness.
I was like, wow, that's perfect. Perfect posing there, Max. Right in the lockout.
And if you guys don't know what Catherine's talking about, we have live webcams all around the sanctuary. One of them is on the feeding station, those little feeding boxes like you just saw Hutch in, out at Vacation Rotation. So every morning there's a different tiger out there. Well, not a different tiger every morning. Every month we change the tigers. But
I'm like, no, it's the same tiger.
you imagine doing that every day. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I could not do that every day.
But every morning there's a cat in there eating. Oh, here comes Ginger. Woohoo! Woohoo!
Coming in hot with her little fluffy tail.
She is all poofed up.
You know, you saw me give Hutch teeth.
So if you guys are stuck at home with nothing to do, we've got live webcams and lots of live videos like these.
Put your head back in.
So with Ginger and a lot of the Serpals, the thing that she's waiting for is the cat to not have their head on the outside because she doesn't want to reward that behavior. Hutch, you're killing me over here.
You got a giant piece. All right. Good job, Mrs.
Yeah, you would never know she'd ever had a broken leg by the way she
No.
runs around now.
Oh no, she like runs across this cage. Well, Nala too, because Nala had a front leg.
Yeah.
She runs around as well.
Hey, Cricket.
Okay. Let's see if I can back up. You're all right. Oh, look who's in a sunny spot.
There aren't any kittens in the kitten cabana, are there?
No, all the kittens are babies right now. I think one set is close, but the others are like maybe a week old. They're like babies, like
Oh, wow.
super cute babies.
Which means our volunteers are probably not sleeping at night if they're having to get up every 4 hours.
Oh, they have a mom.
Oh, that's nice.
They have a mom.
Nothing better than their own mom.
Yes, nothing is better than their own mom.
We foster kittens for the Humane Society of Tampa Bay, and they'll send them here at all different kinds of ages. Whatever is there, they'll send out for us to foster, but they can't go in the kitten cabana where the camera is until after they've had their first set of shots. So Catherine was just saying that the first set to be ready to go out there isn't quite ready yet, and then everybody else is like really tiny babies. She is.
Sorry, look like Korea does.
Deb, Catherine has your back. She is headed to find your girl. The vet said Romeo is doing well. He had broken his sacrum and his pelvis in 6 places after being hit by a car, apparently. And so he had been put on several weeks of small cage rest so that those could heal, and the vet wanted more of that small cage rest.
Where's she at, Duchess?
Thank you.
Duchess is like, she don't want the chicken. I don't take it.
Did Priya tell you to take all the chicken for her and save it? You would save it for later? I don't believe you.
Wait, I'm right here. Hey, right here.
Sorry, my camera is like jerking all over the place.
I didn't believe her that she could have your chicken. I didn't believe her. I didn't think you would give up your chicken. I didn't believe her. job, ma'am. Good job.
You look like you were sleeping.
Yeah, she's like a deadhead. Her eyes are barely open. She's like, I was napping. I was so napping.
Am I dreaming? This is just too good.
She's like, look, I did it down. That means I did it, right? I did down. You did it awesome, pretty girl. I only have one piece left, and Duchess should at least get a bite. I know. You don't believe that.
Duchess who?
Duchess who? What? I ran all the way over here. I know. You run. My sweet girl. Thanks for coming over. Thanks for coming over. You're such a bad. I know. I know.
Do they call you the lady of the lake? That's so precious.
Do they call her that?
Apparently.
Oh, that's adorable. She is kind of the lady of the lake. She is. You have to swim and swim and swim before Duchess gets in. All the swimming. All the swimming.
You tiger siren.
I know. You look really good right now, pretty girl. You're all slimmed up. You look good.
I'm liking everybody's weights that we've seen today anyway.
Yeah.
Guatemala boys are a little round.
They're a little fluffy. Uh-oh, if she's not here, you might get her piece of chicken. Where'd she go? Dutch!
Woo! You scared us.
There he is.
My goodness. You ate the whole bucket. Did you see that? You ate it all.
Gone. It's all gone. The bucket's gone. All gone. Were you waiting for us? Were you going to sneak up on us? Was that the plan? That was a good job. That was a good job.
Tracy, I'm glad to hear that it's helpful.
If we'd been a wildebeest, we'd be dead. You'd have gotten us.
If tigers were on the same continent
Well,
as well
you
to
know.
be.
Some sort of hoof stock. How about that?
I sent a reporter had said something about Joe Exotic chasing baby antelope in his youth in Oklahoma, and I brought her back and I was like, I don't think there's antelope in Oklahoma. And she said, believe it or not, there's some kind of deer out there. And she's like, everybody calls them antelope in Oklahoma.
Antelope in quotations. Some sort of deer-like animal. Good girl.
That was ferocious. It was very ferocious.
Very ferocious. We are so scared. I know. I think they like are unhappy when we don't like jump anymore because I've had tiger
We're
jump
no
at me
fun.
a million times. I'm like, I've had a tiger jump at me a million times. I don't jump anymore.
I think I did.
I think you did.
I squealed actually like a little girl.
I think they get disappointed sometimes when they like work really hard at that, and we're just like, oh hi. They're like, I hid behind stuff and everything. She's like, I worked really hard on that stocking.
All right, everybody. I am burning daylight, so
Yep.
Thank you, Catherine. Thank you,
You're
tigers.
welcome. Absolutely.
There's
We
Priya
will
back there
see
behind
what
you.
we can do tomorrow to be as entertaining.
Yeah, you weren't wearing any St. Patrick's
I
clovers on your head like
not.
everybody else today. All
I
right.
will wear cat ears, but not clovers.
Good night, everybody.